A metal worker at Purgatory Ironworks is sick and tired of the jet fuel can't melt steel beams 9/11 theory. The theory goes like this: jet fuel burns at 1500 degrees, steel melts at 2300 degrees or higher, therefore the crashing airplanes could not have brought down the World Trade Towers.
Now I'm going to lift this 250-pound anvil with this bar of steel. Now, in my furnace, I have an identical piece of half-inch bar of steel, just like this. And it's going to be around 1800 degrees, just 300 more than jet fuel, when it comes out. Check it out. It's a freaking noodle.
Very quickly, the metalworker shows how this theory is bogus. Yes, the steel does not melt, but it gets hot enough to bend with ease. So he does it with his pinky finger. This guy definitely has a sense of humor though. He left the first comment on his own video saying, "But blacksmiths melt dank memes." But of course, the 9/11 truthers are not convinced by this demonstration because facts, science, who needs them? There are a ton of comments making further arguments, and we just picked the shortest one for sake of time. Rice Cake for the win says, "Still doesn't explain Trade Center 7 falling."
Boom!
Ah, of course, Building 7. That building was not hit by a plane, but instead collapsed hours later due to a ton of falling debris. That's what happens. Physics, guys. Conspiracy theorists believe that it was a controlled demolition, possibly because the attacks were planned there or had secret CIA files relating to the attack. Here's another guy who's not convinced. Newton says,
"But this does not really explain why the steel structure in the basement was molten in a perfect 45-degree angle. In the fucking basement! There was no plane hitting in the basement, dude."
You can't explain all these other
listen,
crazy
he's
things.
like, in the video, he says, "Listen, I don't care about the conspiracy. I'm just here to tell you that jet fuel can bend steel beams." This stuff is truly fascinating and extensive. In the description below, we're gonna put a link to Wikipedia, which has an entire category page filled with 9/11 conspiracy theories. My favorite entry in that category is rock band Hed PE, who apparently has a lot of 9/11 conspiracy references in their lyrics. How do you work that in, like real casually?
Feeling sad, 9/11 was an inside job.
This last comment pretty much sums it all up. Marija Kuzmanic says, "I may still be a teenager and insufficiently informed with all the facts of 9/11 tragedy, but one thing's for sure. Jet fuel can't melt steel beams. My dad is an engineer and he says it just can't. There are also many other fallacies which can't be explained." Troll level expert. So what do you think? Are you convinced by this demonstration? Let us know what you think in the comments. Make sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to What's Trending. I'm Jay Walker. Thanks for watching.